Welcome to Super Tuesday, presented by Boost Mobile. We come to you from Carver Hawkeye Arena. Two teams who've won 5 in a row, but Michigan has lost 5 straight against the Iowa Hawkeyes. Jason. Yeah, Iowa, about 82 points a game, but you saw it during this win streak, 90-plus points per game. But Ali Abdur-Rahman, beautiful drive and stuff for the Hawkeyes to open.
Efficient scorers. They're very efficient passers, and they really build on making the next pass just like that. And even playing them last year. Great shot.
For 3.
Yeah, but that's what they want. They want to get that early seal, run it against the break in transition.
Nice find to
even waiting for the dribble to set the double.
And a nice find to Garza for 2. Got to look for that ability to get it back to ourselves as they did right there. And that 2 is good for Teske. And Wagner got a hand on it for Iowa, but couldn't find a teammate. There's the lob and the stuff for Isaiah Livers. Actually coaching on the sideline during the break as Abdur-Rahman tees up a 3 and knocks it down. For the Iowa Hawkeyes, scoring about 90 points a game their last 5, and Garza fills it up for 2 more. And then we saw Fran McCaffrey use in the past. Abdur-Rahman got another for 3.
Active hands coming out of the break. Right now the hands aren't as active. The Michigan hands are active, but the Iowa hands are not as active.
Lead feed from Abdur-Rahman, and 2 and a foul for Michigan.
Aggressive hands. You want to have flexed wrists and hands. It's such a huge part of it, and that's exactly how he defends. John did out of that timeout, and whatever points Wagner made, they have definitely responded because it's a whole different level of efficiency. Again, Cook
against Michigan. Abdur-Rahman, the pass into the corner, and a 3 for Simpson. Michigan has looked great on the offensive end. There's the extra pass. Simpson cans the 3.
There it is again. Wow, thanks, Seth, for throwing me off hook.
Simpson, Duncan Robinson got the jumper.
The first TV timeout, and right now the activity of Iowa's hands hasn't been nearly as effective. Take what the defense is giving them type team. That's going to be a great game.
Cook with the lay-in for
level with their defense. And they're spreading the ball out in that half court.
But again, the extra pass, Poole knocks down the 3.
And I thought both shoot-arounds were good. Two different shoot-arounds, but both accomplished what they wanted to accomplish.
And so did Cook. 2 and a foul for Tyler Cook. Abdur-Rahman the find, and another 3 for Michigan.
Poole's hit one, Livers has hit one now in the last little bit. You cannot overhelp out of the corners. It's exactly what Michigan wants you to do.
Neat little wraparound pass from Simpson. Oh boy, Livers gave up the jumper, drove instead, and Michigan leads by 15.
The Iowa basketball team, because he moves the ball at such a rate. He's a very good passer. He can shoot the ball, but the ball moves crisply, it moves cleanly, it moves quickly.
Like Matthews for the slam for Michigan, leading by 17.
Michigan's activity has changed so much. That's what they can't let happen. Cannot let Bohannon have any space on inside out. They've been better, but now it's being dribbled too much instead of being passed crisply. It's a long game.
Simpson the drive for 2 more, and what I have for Xavier Simpson over 10. Dish it off of it now.
Well, they do, and Iowa's got to get to the offensive glass. I'll be in the Bristol studios tomorrow night, and I'm really hoping that they have both of those games. They're committed to the corners, and right there they did a very good job of going from corner to corner. And what happens with Michigan is they're always putting somebody that can shoot the ball in the left and right corner.
That's a great 12 minutes for Michigan. 48-36 to the studio after these messages. Carl, Seth Greenberg, and the newly engaged Jay Will.
In their half-court offense, and that's a start right there.
Tyler Cook for 2 and a foul. He's got
on the middle, and he can drive it, especially with his right hand. But they're very efficient. There you see
Simpson, extra pass to the corner, and Matthews, no, but the tip is there.
Down a little bit, not let Iowa have that momentum, and a shot like that'll do it. There's the corner again. Without the dribble, and now they're able to get it with the dribble.
And nobody stopped the ball.
And nobody stopped driving game with his left hand. That's going to take him to another echelon.
And now 3 points. Abdur-Rahman slams it down. It's a 16-point lead. And again, Fran McCaffrey's team gives up transition buckets.
Because all he's been is successful.
Simpson to the corner, Livers,
Again.
big shot.
Again, you don't have to help.
You do write like a doctor, though. We established that earlier.
Yeah, we have. I mean, I feel smarter. I mean, without a question.
Oh, Simpson, that is a huge bucket for Michigan. Yeah.
And going through that, winning the first game in their practice uniforms in D.C. and then winning the championship.
Here he is, Abdur-Rahman with a gargantuan shot for Michigan.
What Iowa's got to do a better job of right now is waiting on the screen.
You said it, Abdur-Rahman straight down the middle.
So, but to me, always really appreciated that great inside play.
Looks like it's going to drop to 0-3 very early on this Big Ten season. That's a long three for Bear.
Foul call.
Bohannon finally open for a three. Iowa has Ohio State coming up on Thursday. Michigan will take on Illinois on Saturday as Iowa gets one more bucket. This is going to be a 7-point spread at the conclusion. 75-68, Michigan over Iowa. Final thoughts, Coach?
Well, it was, I'm really impressed with what Michigan did. They had 5 turnovers in the first 4 minutes, and they come out the rest of the game, and they were high-level efficiency. And I think their defense has gotten so much stronger. You could really see their defense improving a year ago. It's definitely gotten better the last few weeks of this season, and the fact that they came on the road tonight at a place that's been very tough for them to play and were able to force turnovers and score off their defense, not to mention the threes they hit in the first half. But that's got to make John Beilein feel good moving forward.
His team goes to 2-1 in the Big Ten. Iowa drops to 0-3. 75-68 our final score.